Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Om Agyantimirandasya Gyananjansalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeyam Shri Guru Shri Tapadakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavasya Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sarvetam Savadutam Parijana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhan Vitasya Namo Vishnupraya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimati Bhaktivedanta Swaminithi Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatari Shri Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesh Gopika Kanta Shri Radha Kanta Namastate Sapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Hari Priya नीलाचल निवासाय नित्याय परमात्मने बलभद्र सुभद्राभ्यां जगन्नाथाय तेन पंचाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभैर्च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमः। हरे कृष्णा।
हरे कृष्ण माताजी,
हरे
दंडवत
बोल प्रणाम। So, विजयदशमी महामहोत्सव की जय। I shared the verse on the group. Srimad Bhagavatam, first canto, second chapter, verse 28-29. So if you can just open it from there.
Okay, Mataji, just 1 second.
Yeah. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna.
Yes, Mataji.
Okay, Hare Rama.
माताजी, मैं कुकिंग भी कर रही हूँ, इसीलिए मैं वीडियो ऑन नहीं की।
Hare Krishna. So this is Srimad Bhagavatam. It will be nice if you can come here. So you might be knowing about Srimad Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavatam. Do you know the difference between Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavatam? Yes. Yes. Okay. So this is Bhagavad Gita. What Bhagavan Sri Krishna spoke to Arjuna on the battlefield of Kurukshetra. That contains 18 chapters, 700 verses. Then we have one Veda that gets further divided into 4 Vedas. And then the essence of those, then the summary is Vedanta Sutra. And the commentary on the Vedanta Sutra is Srimad Bhagavatam. So Srimad Bhagavatam is the essence of all Vedas. It's the commentary by the author, Srila Vyasadeva. So Srimad Bhagavatam is also Krishna Katha. Bhagavad Gita is spoken by Krishna and Srimad Bhagavatam is about Krishna. So it has 18,000 verses and 12 parts, 12 cantos. So there is creation explained, cosmology explained, and the different pastimes. Ramayan, Lord Shiva, Lord Parvati, Prahlad Maharaj, Dhruv Maharaj, everything is there in the Srimad. All Leelas are there in Srimad Bhagavatam. So we were just picking up Krishna. So we were just picking a verse from Bhagavatam first canto, chapter 2, verse 28 and 29. And simultaneously, I was taking online also, so I thought those who have come, it will benefit. The verse, it's a very simple shloka, but very deep. Vasudeva Paraveda. You can recite. Vasudeva Paraveda.
Vasudeva Paraveda.
Vasudeva Paramakha.
Vasudeva Paramakha.
Vasudeva Parayoga.
Vasudeva Parayoga.
Vasudeva Parakriya.
Vasudeva Parakriya.
Vasudeva Param Jnanam.
Vasudeva Param Jnanam.
Vasudeva Param Tapa.
Vasudeva Param Tapa.
Vasudeva Paro Dharma.
Vasudeva Paro Dharmo.
Vasudeva Paragati.
Vasudeva Paragati.
Krishna's father is Vasudev, the son of Vasudev. So Krishna is also known as Vasudeva. Like Arjun's mother Kunti Maharani. So one name of Arjun is Kaunteya. Another name of Kunti Maharani is Pritha. So one name of Arjun is Parth. So like Yashodanandan. So same way Vasudeva, Devaki Nandan. Very easy words, na? Let's do it once more. Vasudeva Paraveda. Vasudeva Paramakha. Vasudeva Parayoga.
Vasudeva Parayoga.
Vasudeva Parakriya.
Vasudeva
Vasudeva Param Jnanam.
Vasudeva Param Jnanam.
Vasudeva Param Tapa.
Vasudeva Param Tapa.
Vasudeva Paro Dharma.
Vasudeva Paro Dharma.
Vasudeva Paragati.
Vasudeva Paragati.
Vasudeva is the personality of Godhead. Para means ultimate goal. Veda and revealed scriptures. And Vasudeva Paramakha. Makha means all sacrifices. Then yoga we know. Yoga is mystic paraphernalia, connection with Krishna. Then Kriya, fruitive activities. Jnanam, knowledge. Tapa, austerity. Dharma, religion. Para, ultimate. Gati, goal of life. In the revealed scriptures, the ultimate object of knowledge is Sri Krishna, the personality of Godhead. The purpose of performing sacrifice is to please Him. Yoga is for realizing Him. All fruitive activities, karmas, are ultimately rewarded by Him only. His supreme knowledge. And all severe austerities are performed to know Him. Religion, dharma is rendering loving service unto Him. He is the supreme goal of life. Very simple to understand. Why everyone throughout the world is so much attracted to Krishna? Because the very name, the very word Krishna means the one who is all attractive. Karshati, the Krishna. So God has so many names, but the most prominent name is Krishna. And Krishna, Rama, both are same Bhagavan. So Rama is one who gives pleasure. So when we say Ram, one who gives pleasure, and when we say Krishna, one who is all attractive. So both, that's same God in different forms. Then related to this word, because so that you should get some sense in 10 minutes. Huh? So in Bhagavad Gita also in chapter 15, verse 15, Bhagavan Shri Krishna is telling, that chapter is Purushottam Yoga, where Krishna is saying, Sarvasya chaham hृदि sannivishta matta smriti jnanam apohanam cha vedascha sarve aham eva vedyo vedanta krit vedvid eva cha aham sarvasya chaham hृदि sannivishta. I'm seated in everyone's heart as Paramatma, super soul. Matta smriti jnanam apohanam. From me comes smriti, remembrance, jnanam, knowledge, apohanam, forgetfulness. Vedascha sarve. Aham eva vedyo. From all the Vedas, I am to be known. Vedanta Krit, I am the compiler of Vedas, because Srila Vyasadeva is not an ordinary human being. He's the expansion of Krishna, incarnation of Krishna. Vedascha sarve aham eva vedyo Vedanta Krit Ved with. I'm the compiler of the Vedas, I'm the purpose of the Vedas. Ved with, I'm the knower of the Vedas. Hmm? So that's why even after acquiring anything and everything in this world, still people feel empty. Hmm? Why? Then there is another verse in Bhagavad Gita where Krishna is saying in 15.7, same Purushottam Yoga. Yoga means connection with Krishna, connection with whom we belong to. So there it is mentioned, Bhagavan Shri Krishna is saying, Mameva Ansha Jiva Loke, Jiva Bhuta Sanatana. Mama Eva, for sure, mine only. Mama Eva. Ansha. Oh, Jiva Loke, in this Jiva Loka, all the living entities are my eternal part and parcel. Mameva Ansha Jiva Loke, Jiva Bhuta Sanatana. Mana Shashtani Indriyani Prakriti Sthani Karshati. Why they are struggling? Because they are forgetting their eternal relationship with me and they are trying out with nature, all the material facilities available with their five senses and six mind. So we don't know who we are. We don't know how all this world came and we are trying to enjoy without understanding the purpose of it. But if we understand that, okay, I am eternal part and parcel of Krishna, then in Isha Upanishad it is mentioned, Isha Vasyam Idam Sarvam. Everything belongs to God. So we belong to God, everyone belongs to God, all paraphernalia belongs to God. So how to have a happy life or how to live in harmony with each other is possible only when we connect to God, Krishna, Bhagavan. Bhagavan is a Bhagavan, a word is explained by Srila Parashar Muni, who is the father of Srila Vyasadeva. Bhagavan, like Dhanvan, one who is having Dhan. Vidyavan, one who has Vidya. Same way Shakti Manu. Like, so same way, one who possesses all six opulences in full is called Bhagavan. So what Aishwaryas Bhagavan should have? Shad Aishwarya Purna. Beauty, knowledge, fame, power, wealth and renunciation. So some people can be beautiful, but not necessarily intelligent. Some people might be intelligent or some beautiful, but they are not the most beautiful person on the planet. And the external beauty doesn't stay forever. Then some person might be rich, but might not be beautiful. And like nobody is possessing all the opulences at same time in fullest. But Krishna is most beautiful, most powerful, most famous, wealthiest. Madhav, one of the name of Krishna is Madhav, husband of the goddess of fortune, because all Lakshmi expands from Srimati Radharani. That's mentioned. There's Vaikuntha Loka and then Krishna. In the TV serials, we see from Vishnu, Krishna is coming. But when you read Srimad Bhagavatam, there are three Vishnus. Karnadakshay Vishnu, Garbhodakshay Vishnu, Shirodakshay Vishnu. So it's like from the east direction, sun is coming, but that doesn't mean east is giving birth to sun. Same way the incarnation is coming. When Krishna appears, Avatar, Bhagwan you are comfortable with Hindi also, no? Because Hindi audience, huh? So जब भगवान आते हैं तो ऐसा नहीं है कि भगवान का जन्म हो रहा है, भगवान प्रकट हो रहे हैं और whenever there is problem on this planet, Mother Earth goes to Devatas, then Brahmaji, everyone gathers and they go to Shira Sagar, Hare Krishna, and then they pray to Vishnu, Bhagavan Vishnu. So from Vishnu, all the incarnation manifest. So it's mentioned in Srimad Bhagavatam, Etascha Ansha Kala Punsam, Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. All others are expansions of Krishna. Either Sabansh or Vibhinansh, but Krishna's to Bhagavan Swayam. So that's why I was mentioning this. So we are eternal part and parcel of Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So the way to live a perfect life, for that Krishna has given us Bhagavad Gita as it is. Why the whole world is reading Bhagavad Gita? Because it's a manual of life. Isn't it? We are trying to live perfect life without knowing the perfect source from where we have come. So in Bhagavad Gita, Jiva, soul, Bhagavan, Prakriti, nature, Kala and Karma. These five are discussed. If we understand all five fully, then we can live a happy life here and we can achieve the perfection of life. What I said? Soul, super soul, Bhagwan, nature, karma, and kala, time. So if we understand all this, because we are trying to acquire knowledge for different branches. Somebody is a doctor, someone engineer, someone in different fields. But we are not getting that knowledge of life, how to live life. So that's why this is common for everyone. Doesn't matter which academic background we are coming from. Professionally, I'm an ophthalmologist, but just treating the material eyes is not making happy lives. We have to give people spiritual eyes along with the material eyes. That's called a Shastra Chakshu. Hmm? So I was just sharing that part with you that if we don't connect with Krishna, then we are lost in this world. And why I shared that verse? Now that there will be bhoga offering to the Lord. We are eternal part and parcel of Krishna. Like if we are away from our parents, we miss them. We want to connect with them. We want to share our life with them, our happiness, our sorrows, and we know they are ever well wishers, isn't it? And they will never reject us because we got our present bodies from them, and they have raised us so well. Same way, from where the soul came. Soul came from Bhagavan. So, like for the present journeys, we feel parents as the best well wisher. For the eternal journey, who is the ever well wisher for everyone? For our parents, Krishna. That is also mentioned in 529 Bhagavad Gita. Krishna is saying, Bhoktaram yajna tapsam sarvaloka maheshwaram suhridam sarva bhutanam gyatva mam shanti mrichati. If you want to attain lasting peace and happiness, you have to understand who is the supreme enjoyer. Bhakta of all yajna and tapasya, that's Krishna. Who is the supreme controller? Sarva Loka Maheshwaram, Krishna. Who is Suhradam, ever well-wisher of all living entities. Shri Shri Radha Gopi Vallabh, Shri Shri Jagannath Baldev Subhadra Maharaj Sudarshan Ji Maharaj, Shri Shri Gaur Nitai, Srila Prabhupada, Sitaram Lakshmana Ki Jai, Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. So there is Bhoga offering going on, and darshan will open in some time. Then Aarti will be there. Today is Vijayadashmi. Yeah. So listen. So the easy way, because this is the kind of life we are living, that we don't have time. Everybody is running for the basic struggle. Easy way to connect is in your daily routine, just add chanting of Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna also knows people are in mobile age, huh? So that's why this is Krishna's mobile number, interplanetary contact. So anywhere, anytime, in your daily routine, best is the morning hours because morning is under the influence of the mode of goodness. But to start at least any time, just for 10 minutes or 15 minutes. If you don't have mala, next time you can get a mala. On beach, we chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. This is our connection with Bhagwan. It's like just connecting with Bhagwan, like how Hanumanji has all the powers, just by the power of names of Sri Ram. Because in other cases, like if I'm saying water and drinking water, it's two different. But Bhagwan is absolute. When we are taking his names, you are associating with him. That's the difference. नाम और नामी में भेद नहीं है. तो इतना सरल प्रोसेस करना है कि हरे कृष्ण महामंत्र का जप करना है. Whenever possible, associate with devotees, come to temple, and just have your own copies of Bhagavad Gita. Okay, at least once a week you will read. So if you have Bhagavad Gita, you will open it sometime. So that much is to be done, because Bhagavad Gita and Harinam, that will perfect your life. So this is the request. And it is like accumulating spiritual currency. We all are trying to settle in this world and want to secure more and more material currency. But when COVID happens, war happens, or any other issue happens, nothing is of any utility. So like Ahmedabad plane crash happened. Whole life we keep studying, settling, and then suddenly we don't know which day we have to say a goodbye. So while in the body, on daily basis, we should prepare for that eternal placement, so that whenever placement call comes, we get placed not in any lower species, we get placed in Goloka, in Vaikuntha. Hmm? So that's why that's a simple take home message. Just try every day for 10 minutes chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. And if you're coming in evening, can have your own Bhagavad Gita. Every day, half an hour for your relationship with Krishna. Invest in that relationship because that relationship is perfect relationship. And if we have vertically perfect relationship, then our horizontal relationship will be very nice. All want love, share, care, but we don't know from where love comes. So Krishna is the source of all love. So if we all are vertically connected, elevated in our consciousness from matter to the transcendental consciousness, then our dealings will be filled with love. That is it. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Paul. Yeah, so Hare Krishna, Ankita, Bharti, Jyoti, and yeah. So yeah,
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandavat Pranam.
Hare Paul. Vijayadashmi Mahamotsav ki jai. So I was like, at the same time, I got some new friends. So I was just sharing with them. Please open. We'll discuss this. 1.2.28 and 29. 1. First canto, second chapter, verse 28. I'm reading 128, 1 to 28, 29. Vasudeva Paraveda.
Vasudeva Paraveda
Vasudeva Paramakha. Yes.
Vasudeva Paramaka
Vasudeva Parayoga. Please recite.
Vasudeva
Ayo.
Vasudeva Parakriya.
Vasudeva
Vasudeva Param Jnanam.
Vasudeva
Jnanam
Vasudeva Param Tapa.
Vasudeva Parantapa
Vasudeva Paro Dharma.
Vasudeva
Vasudeva Paragati.
Vasudeva
So this is the essence. All revealed scriptures say the ultimate object of knowledge is Sri Krishna, the personality of Godhead. The purpose of performing sacrifice is to please Him. Yoga is for realizing Him. All fruitive activities are ultimately rewarded by Him only. His supreme knowledge and all severe austerities are performed to know Him. Religion, dharma, is rendering loving service unto Him. He is the supreme goal of life. And Srila Prabhupada, the founder Acharya of ISKCON, has given a very elaborate purport on this. So we'll go through that. Because when we are reading the explanations of the Acharyas, their realizations, we are also able to imbibe. The purport by His Divine Grace, Srila Abhay Charanarvind, Bhaktivedanta Swami, Srila Prabhupada ji ke dwara, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. I'll try to read slowly so that we get it. That Sri Krishna, the personality of Godhead, is the only object of worship is confirmed in these two shlokas. In the Vedic literature, there is the same objective, establishing our relationship with Vasudeva, Krishna, the son of Vasudeva. So Vasudeva. Acting according to that relationship and ultimately reviving our lost loving service unto Him. That is the sum and substance of the Vedas. What Srila Prabhupada is telling there? Sambandha, Abhidhe, and Prayojan. So we have to revive our eternal relationship with Krishna. That is Sambandha. Means while living in this world, we have to be conscious who we are. Sometimes people feel intoxicated, sometimes they feel frustrated, but if they know that they are divine part and parcel of Krishna, they will always feel elevated. Isn't it? So that is Sambandha. Abhidev. Abhidev is our sadhana bhakti and our services. When we know that I am part and parcel of Krishna, then all my efforts, all my dealings, everything should be for his satisfaction. The person who is conscious of eternal identity, I'm Krishna's part and parcel. Krishna is all loving. How can I hurt anyone? You know? You know? Krishna is Anandamaya Abhyasa. So how can I live a miserable life? That means there is something wrong in my understanding of life. I'm Krishna's part and parcel. Like son of a millionaire will inherit everything. Same way we belong to Bhagwan. Krishna is Purna Satchidananda. Sat, eternal, Chit, knowledge, Ananda, bliss. So the same, I should also, that's my nature because I'm Krishna's part and parcel. Gold's part and parcel of gold is gold only. Na? The part and parcel of Krishna should be part and parcel Satchidananda. But we are sometimes happy, sometimes sad. And we are in ignorance. We don't have complete knowledge. And we don't want to die, but we don't understand that death is of the body, soul is eternal. So these three principles, that is our spiritual composition, Sat Chit Ananda. We by misidentifying with the body, we try to fulfill through body. That is the cause of frustration. Body is asat, temporary. Body is not fully cognizant, chitta. Body is, we can be like, even to be a doctor of one, like just to be a specialist in eyes takes so many years. What to speak of knowing each and every detail of our own body, of the world around, it's not possible. Hmm? So, no, not fully cognizant. Ananda. From bodies, you cannot get ananda, unlimited happiness. Body gives temporary happiness, temporary misery. Body has duality of sukha and dukkha. You like some sweet, you are having a little quantity of it, you feel happy. But if overdo it, then the same sweet will act like a poison. So what happens through the temporary senses, you cannot have permanent happiness. So why the soul is struggling, why we are struggling? Because we identify with the body. We want everything permanent at the level of the body. Permanent relationship, permanent job, permanent settlements, no old age, no disease, no death. Body will die. So it's like you are in a journey. Don't get attached to the plane. Prepare for the destination. Because if you say, I don't want to get down, you have to get down. So, like a child is preparing for the future, parents say study well, that will secure your future. Same way when we are in human body, that's a rare opportunity as compared to other species of life. So while doing our conditional duties, we have to do our eternal duties. That is what the essence of Vedas. Asatoma sadigamne, tamasoma jyotirgamne, mrityorma amritam gamne. If we don't acquire these three, then it's a failure. Then birds and animals, they are more comfortably living than us. They don't have to go to schools, college, secure jobs, no visa issue, no problem for them. They stay with their family. It's not that like, but in human society, mother at other place, father at other place, kids at other place. So we are thinking we are the most advanced, but human beings are now living most messed up life. Why? Because they like it's like if you are given better facilities, that is for higher purpose. You try to live a lowly life in a better facilities, that's a very shabby thing. Animals can behave out of instinct, but human life starts when we inquire about the absolute truth. So in Mahabharata, it is said, Ahara nidra bhaya maithunam samanye tat pashubhi naranam dharma eklo kevlo vishesha dharme hina pashubhi samana. Ahar, nidra, bhai, maithun. Eating, mating, sleeping, and defending. That's common between all species. You know. What makes human being different from others is dharma. Dharmena hina pashubhi samana. If the goal of our life is only to have a better eating facility, better sleeping facility, better defense, and better sensual life, then at the end it's totally in vain. What gain we have made? That's what Bible also say. Even if you conquer the whole world, but if you lose your soul, you have lost everything. So human being have that. So this human body is different from other bodies. But now all humans are trying all these four things only. But animals are doing better than us in these, isn't it? Isn't it? We doesn't matter what kind of defense we apply, what kind of earnings we have. We don't have stable families. We don't have happy families. We are not individually also happy. Where we are lacking is dharma. This human life gives us a special privilege that not only we can make our present life happy, but we can prepare for that eternal life. Now I'm sharing one more concept. So human life, what is dharma? People have their own concepts of dharma. Dharma is a Sanskrit word. So a word of Sanskrit you cannot use. You have to check out from Sanskrit only what is the meaning. So in Srimad Bhagavatam, 6th canto, 3rd chapter, verse 19, Yamraj, he is telling the definition of dharma. So Yamraj is saying, Dharmam tu sakshat bhagavat pranitam. Dharma is the word enunciated by God. जो भगवान ने कहा है वो धर्म है. That's why we say Bhagavad Gita as it is a manual of life. भगवान का गीत. Everyone will change, their theories will change, their ideas will change. He will never change. And because this knowledge is not material, that's why this knowledge will never be out of application. At all times, in all ages, Bhagavad Gita is fully applicable for any problem of life. Perfect solution. So that's the dharma. Then human life, okay.
Yes.
Which place? Kurukshetra? Yeah, I am from the same state. Krishna Bhagavad. I am from the same state. Fortunately, I was born in Kurukshetra district only.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Last year only.
Yes. I was born there. So, yes.
The big trees.
Yeah, the trees there.
I want this
The
frame
picture.
also.
Frame.
Metal
Frame.
Bhagavad Gita.
Very nice. Very nice.
I am life
Member of ISKCON.
ISKCON.
Very nice. Now we are in Hyderabad. Nice. Very nice. We are having a very beautiful temple coming up in Kurukshetra. That's Krishna Arjun temple because Srila Prabhupada wanted that it should be an educational center where Bhagavad Gita is taught.
I visited so many ISKCON temples in India.
Yeah.
So many. This also just 20 days back I came to US.
Yeah.
Boston. Before that also I came. I attended this Ramayatra.
And Jagannath Rath. Very nice.
I often come to Boston. We stay from nearly 20 miles from here.
Where do you stay?
Randall.
Rendell.
It's 20 kilometers from here.
Very nice.
So I used to go there almost at Saturday times.
Yeah.
At 12 o'clock I reach here. 12:30 puja is.
Yes, 12 o'clock they'll do Aarti.
After that I take some prasad.
Yeah. What's your name?
Sukumar.
Sukumar. Very nice. Very nice.
I have a lot of books about. I used to distribute freely for people. Also.
Very
I want
nice.
to gift it. I buy Bhagavad Gita books and I listen all the slokas.
Very nice.
But I like this Karmanyavadika.
Yeah, Karmanyavadhikarasya.
That is the beautiful sloka.
And this is so nice that you are distributing Bhagavad Gita.
Shraddhavan Bhavati Jnana.
Shraddhavan Bhakti. Along with all this, see, Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, chapter 7, verse 19, Bhagavad Gita as it is, Bahunam Janmanam Ante Jnanamanamam Prapatyate Vasudeva Sarvamiti Sa Mahatma Sudurlabha. Now, this Vasudeva verse we are reading from Bhagavatam, and so this Bhagavad Gita is the fundamental. Krishna is saying, an elaboration of Krishna's glories are there in Bhagavatam. So Krishna is saying, Bahunam Janmanam Ante, after many, many lives, Jnanavan, one is actually knowledge, Mam Prapatyate, surrenders unto me.
Yes.
Vasudeva, yes. And surrender means obedience to Krishna. That is the meaning. I belong to you. I will do what you say. That's what Arjuna said towards the end of Bhagavad Gita.
Everything I will take care of you.
Yeah.
Your duty, that's
Yeah.
all.
So Arjuna is saying, Nastya moho smriti labdhava karishe vachanam tava. My illusion is gone. I regain my memory that I am eternal part and parcel of yours and you are the ever well-wisher of everyone. For me, life becomes very simple. I have to just follow what you say. Karishe vachanam tava. So Vasudeva Sarvam Iti is the cause of all causes. He is my sarvasva. Who? Krishna, the son of Vasudeva. Sa Mahatma Sudurlabha. Such a great soul is not just rare. It's not just Durlabh, Sudurlabha. So that's a great fortune that we all are interested, inclined toward Krishna consciousness. You know, it's a sukriti from so many lifetimes and the blessings of the Vartman Acharyas that we are connected to Krishna. We are reading Bhagavad Gita, distributing Bhagavad Gita, and the Yuga Dharma is like coming to a spiritual hospital. ISKCON is like a spiritual hospital.
Yes.
Because we got material disease. We are thinking, I am material body, I am attached to matter, my body, my possession. I want my this present material life to be permanent. But nothing related to matter can be permanent. We are on a journey.
Yes.
So how to get out of this bhava rog? Why we are discussing philosophy? Because devotion with knowledge. When you know the cause behind what you are doing, you will continue it for life. So Kali Kale Nam Rupi Krishna Avatar. In Kali Yuga, Krishna is incarnated in the form of his holy names. So what is most essential for us? That Kirtaniya Sada Hari.
Venkateshwara.
Yes, yes. Jagannath is also there. Venkataramana Govinda.
Jagannath, all the four temples.
Yes, yes.
West, Dwarka.
Jagannath, Tirupati Balaji.
South, the Shankaracharya. What do you call it? Yes, come to power of Rameshwaram.
Rameshwaram.
Outside,
Yes. Very nice.
All the in India, these four
Charodham.
temples are protecting our land.
Yes, yes. So,
He laid the foundation for the four temples.
yes, yes.
Yes.
That is
Jagannath is the greatest thing. I think brain of the six and
no, that is I'm just sharing that. I'll tell about it. So
brain of okay.
I'll say. So see, when we go to places of pilgrimage, when we go for darshan, we have what we have to get like okay. Ultimately, we have to purify our existence. That's why we have to understand even this body is temple of Vishnu. Because Krishna is staying in this body as Paramatma. But are we always conscious what we are watching, what we are eating, what we are doing? Are we conscious that Krishna, whether he feels okay with that, what we are doing? So that's why Kali Kale Nam Rupi Krishna Avatar, wherever you are, in whatever situation you are, just every day chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. That is the divine call. You know, we are calling Hare Krishna, we are calling. One of the confidential name of Krishna, Jagannath, Venkatesha is Hari. Because he removes all inauspicious things from our life. The same way, like Priya's Priyatama. Same way Hari ki Hara. That's a confidential name of Radha Rani. The divine energy personified of Krishna. Topmost in Bhakti. So we are calling out to our divine mother Srimati Radha Rani, Hare, please engage us in the service of Krishna. So there are three kinds of karma also I will discuss. Akarma, Sakama karma and Vikarma. So even a child, like if you think, see, if I have just one more day to live, you know, I can't think, oh, I have not done with Bhagavatam, I have not done with Ramayana, I have not done with Bhagavad Gita, I have not been to all the holy places also. So what is my hope? By chanting Hare Krishna, I can achieve the perfection of life. You know, being into our professional careers, like I've done my MBBS and MS, like this. They didn't give me that much time that I can. Yeah, I'm an ophthalmologist.
Ophthalmologist.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was in Mumbai 16 to 20. Now we stay in Calcutta. So along with that, this was the most practical way for me. Along with my medical studies, I started reading Bhagavad Gita, started hearing lectures on Bhagavad Gita whenever possible. I was visiting ISKCON Chandigarh, ISKCON Delhi, and ISKCON Mumbai. And then along with that, I was chanting Hare Krishna. I didn't postpone my spiritual life. Hare Krishna, you can come and sit. Yeah, pay obeisances to Prabhupada then. So by that, means like we think, okay, one day we'll start doing japa. That day, who knows when that day will come. So like a small child start accumulating money in his guinea bank, small piggy bank we say.
yeah.
Huh? Same way from the very childhood, whenever, like jab jago tabhi savera, huh? Whenever possible, just start accumulating spiritual currency.
Oh.
That is Hari Naam
That is
Dhan.
more valuable thing.
Yeah, most valuable jewel. Naam bina kichu nahi ke aar, choda bhuvan majhe. In the 14th planetary system, there is nothing more valuable than the holy name. That's why Hanumanji, from where he is getting all strength? Hare Krishna. That's a naam. So in Kali Yuga, everybody cannot do all the artis, worship, get a costly jewelry, like so much paraphernalia, but chanting anybody can do, isn't it? So just by chanting Hare Krishna, we are all the time in connection with Krishna. And we are accumulating spiritual currency. Golokera Prem Dhan Harinam Sankirtan. So that's why this is the most easy and most sublime process. So along with all other processes of Bhakti Yoga, if we make this as a very um, as a very life that okay daily for some specific period of time I'm exclusively chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. In the daytime, whenever possible, I'm chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. That is what Mirabai says, na? Payo ji maine Ram Ratan Dhan payo Vastu Amolak. Amolak. There is nothing more valuable than Naam, holy name, Hari ka naam. वस्तु अमोलक दी मेरे सतगुरु भव सागर तर जाओ पायो जी मैंने नाम राम रतन धन पायो. Now one thing to think, Mirabai is devotee of Krishna, but she is saying पायो जी मैंने राम रतन धन पायो. Have anybody thought she is saying Ram Ratan? Because one of the name of Krishna is also Ram. There is no difference between Ram and Krishna. So Ram is Parshuram, Ram is Ramachandra, Siya Ram, and Ram is Radhika Raman Ram. So when she is saying Payo ji maine Ram Ratan Dhan payo, she is talking about Krishna, who is Radhika Ramana, who takes pleasure in the company of Radharani. Radharani, Radha Krishna ek atma dui deha dhari, anya anya vilase ras asavadinakari. Radha and Krishna, one Bhagavan, but that same one God is in two forms for the reciprocation, loving exchanges. So that is what we were. I think the thread was back there before all the Dhamma started. Yeah, I was saying human life, huh? Just not for eating, mating, sleeping, and defending, because we have this 5 minutes, then the council will blow. Human life starts when there is tattva jigyasa. Who am I? From where I have come? What is the purpose of my life?
Yes.
If we are just because खाली आए थे खाली हाथ जाएंगे, नाम ही साथ जाएगा भगवान का. इसलिए भगवान का नाम लेना अत्यंत आवश्यक है. Srila Narottam Das Thakur says, Hari Hari Vipale Janam Gunaino Manushya Janam Paya Radha Krishna Na Bhajiya Janiya Shuniya Vishikhainu. Hari Hari Vipale, I have wasted my human life. I got human form of body, but I have not worshipped Radha and Krishna. Knowingly, I have taken poison. That's why कामस्य न इंद्रिय प्रति लाभा जीवेर जीवता जीवस्तु तत्व जिज्ञासा न अर्थो अर्थाय कर्म भी. We are in body. So we are not saying escape from your duties. Do your duties in Krishna consciously. be in the world, but not of the material world, like a lotus in the water. Padma patra eva ambasa. So it's not that practicing spiritual life, practicing Krishna consciousness is an escape. No. Now you're doing your duties in perfect way, you know. Because one who is a lover of Krishna, his life is his or her life is filled with love. So whether study, career, family, all in love with Krishna. So because they are not expecting reciprocation from the other person, they are doing it for Krishna. Reciprocation will come from there. So that because they are connected to Krishna, that spiritual strength, that love, that power makes them victorious. Because that's the final verse of Bhagavad Gita. 18.78 Sanjay Vacha Yatra Yogeshwara Krishna Yatra Partha Dhanurdhara Tatra Shri Vijaya Bhuti Dhruva Niti Matir Mama. Where there is Yogeshwar Krishna, the master of all mystic, and where there is expert archer Partha, there will be victory, opulence, exceptional power, and morality. So we have to become expert in our duties, and that's possible only when we are doing it for Krishna. Like people don't want to cook, people don't want to get up early, people don't want to take a bath, people don't want to do anything. If money just flows, everything comes, nobody wants to do anything. Huh? But no, that way we will not be able to come out from our bodily consciousness. So we have to do our duties for the pleasure of Krishna. And the beginning of spiritual life is when we include chanting Hare Krishna. Because by that, what will happen? There is tamoguna, rajoguna, satoguna. People are caught up under the influence of tamas and rajas.
Yes.
Tamoguna and rajogun will keep us entangled. We have to come to the level of sattva and shuddha sattva. When we are chanting Hare Krishna, doesn't matter what kind of life we were living before, all the divine quality will start coming in our life. So that's what I was sharing. We should not make just temporary goals. We should have permanent goal because we are permanent beings. Like we want to secure our present material life, same way we have to plan so that after giving up this present body, I don't get entangled again. I am eternal soul, so my home should also be eternal. That is spiritual world. Golokera Nivasti Akhilatma Bhuta. They are Vaikuntha planets. Vaikuntha means no kuntha, no anxiety. So we should. There is a verse in Bhagavad Gita: Nirmana Moha Jita Sangha Dosha Adhyatma Nitya Vinivritta Kama Dvande Vimukto Sukha Dukkha Sanghe Gachanti Amura Padamavayamta. That is the purpose. We have to go back to Krishna. If we are not achieving that placement, then again the same cycle. Punarapi jananam, punarapi janmam, punarapi maranam, punarapi janani jatreshayana. So we have to get out of the cycle of birth, death, old age, and disease. That is possible. We start chanting Hare Krishna, keep associating with devotees, read Bhagavad Gita as it is, apply Bhagavad Gita in our life, and then do your duties for Krishna. That is akarma. No reaction. Vikarma is when you're doing activities against scriptures. Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Sri Radha Gopi Vallabh Sri Gaur Nitai Jagannath Baldev Subhadra Maharani Sudarshani Maharani ki jai. Sri Ram Lakshmana Maharani ki jai. Vijayalakshmi Mahotsav ki jai. Okay. Hari Paul, it's our time. Just a minute. Krishna Padaya, Krishna Prasthaya, Bhutale, Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami, Iti Namine. Namaste Saraswate Devi गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य दृशतारिणे Bible will complete that verse because it's already 10 there. Just hold on. Hare Krishna. I came out. Jai Jagannath. Hare Krishna. Audible है ना? Actually क्या नए नए ऑडियंस के बीच में इसलिए मेरे को पूरा कन्वर्सेशन सिटिंग इन द टेंपल हॉल में बहुत बड़ा पर्पट है ये. So here we were. In the Bhagavad Gita, the same theory is confirmed by the Lord in his own words. The ultimate purpose of the Vedas is to know him only. All the revealed scriptures are prepared by the Lord through his incarnation in the body of Srila Vyasadeva just to remind the fallen souls conditioned by material nature of Sri Krishna, the personality of Godhead. No demigod can award freedom from material bondage. That is the verdict of all Vedic scriptures. Impersonalists who have no information of the personality of Godhead minimize the omnipotency of the Supreme Lord and put him on equal footing with all other living beings. And for this act, such impersonalists get freedom from material bondage only with great difficulty. They can surrender unto him only after many, many births in the culture of transcendental knowledge. So in the first paragraph of this purport, 15.15 and 7.19 of Bhagavad Gita, Srila Prabhupada is quoting. ये सब वेदों का पर्पस कृष्ण है. वेदांत कृत वेद विद एव जह. That is being Krishna, Srila Prabhupada is quoting. Then surrender after many lives. This is 7.19. The first paragraph है Prabhupada जी भगवद गीता से भगवद गीता यथारूप 7.19 और 15.15 कर रहे हैं. You know the verse ना? I am on first canto, second chapter, verse 28-29. One may argue that the Vedic activities are based upon sacrificial ceremonies. That is true. But all such sacrifices are also that because it is, I think, 10. It is 9:30 at your place. Okay. But all such sacrifices are also meant for realizing the truth about Vasudeva. यहाँ पे 5.29 है. भक्ताराम यदिन तपसाम सर्वलोकम महेश्वरम सुहृदम सर्वभूतानां ज्ञात्वा मां शांतिम ऋच्छसि. Another name of Vasudeva is Yajna, sacrifice. And in the Bhagavad Gita, it is clearly stated that all sacrifices and all activities are to be conducted for the satisfaction of Yajna, Vishnu, the personality of Godhead. That is the case also with the yoga systems. Yoga means to get into touch with the Supreme Lord. The process, however, includes several bodily features such as asana, dhyana, pranayam, and meditation. And all of them are meant for concentrating upon the localized aspect of Vasudeva, represented as Paramatma. समझ में आ रहा है यहाँ तक? Paramatma realization is but partial realization of Vasudeva. And if one is successful in that attempt, one realizes Vasudeva in full. But by ill luck, most yogis are stranded by the power of mysticism achieved through the bodily process. Ill-fated yogis are given a chance in the next birth by being placed in the families of good learned brahmanas or in the families of rich merchants in order to execute the unfinished task of Vasudeva realization. If such fortunate brahmanas or sons of rich men properly utilize the chance, they can easily realize Vasudeva by good association with saintly persons. Unfortunately, such preferred persons are captivated again by material wealth and honor, and thus they practically forget the aim of life. तो यहाँ पे श्री प्रभुपाद क्या बता रहे हैं 5.29 फिर बता रहे हैं कि यजनाथ कर्म कुरु अन्यत्र कर्म बंधना, केवल यज्ञ भगवान विष्णु की प्रसन्नता के लिए कर्म करना चाहिए, मतलब कृष्णा कॉन्शियस एक्टिविटीज करनी चाहिए. मानस देह गे जो किछु मोरा अर्पिला त्वया पदे नंद किशोरा. So whether it's our studies, it's our professional life or family life or social life, everything should be done into the taking into consideration whether Krishna is happy with this or not. And how we will understand whether Krishna is happy with this or not? Through Guru Sadhu Shastra. So if nautpade ratim yada shramev hi kevalam. अगर अपने समस्त कार्यकलापों से हमारा भगवान कृष्ण के प्रति रति नहीं बढ़ रहा है तो वो व्यर्थ है. परमात्मा रियलाइजेशन बोला और फिर यू आर गेटिंग इट हियर. अच्छा मैं फास्ट तो नहीं जा रही ना, समझ में आ रहा है क्या? नहीं ठीक. हाँ फर्स्ट पैराग्राफ 5.15.15 and 7.19 Srila Prabhupada is quoting from Bhagavad Gita as it is. सेकंड पैराग्राफ में देखो 5.29 और फिर एक और श्लोक आता है जहां पे आता है यजनार्थ कर्म कुरु अन्यत्र कर्म बंधना. फिर परमात्मा रियलाइजेशन वो हमको ये इसी में 1.2.11 होगा. रुको हाँ 1.2.11 just mark this whatever I am telling. 1.2.11 वदन्ति तत्व तत्वविद तत्वम यज्ञानम अद्वयम ब्रह्मेति परमात्मेति भगवान इति शब्दते. So Brahman Paramatma both are partial realization. Perfect realization is a Bhagavan realization. ठीक है? फिर बोल रहे हैं कि जो योगी होते हैं ना ये अपनी योग सिद्धियों में फंस जाते हैं. हाँ मतलब जैसे कोई भी प्राइड में चला जाएगा ना, मैं कितना बड़ा भक्त हूँ, मैंने कितना सेवा कर लिया, मुझे कितना अच्छा कीर्तन करना आता है, हाँ मेरे कितने फॉलोअर्स हैं. हाँ जो इस प्रतिष्ठा में फंस जाएगा वो कृष्णा कॉन्शियस होना ही भूल जाएगा. पूजा लाभ प्रतिष्ठा शुक्रेर विष्ठा. तो फिर और उस तो जो ये योग सिद्धियों के पीछे भी है, ये इल-फाटेड योगी ही शुचिमताम श्रीमताम गे जन्म लेते हैं. तो हम बोल तो रहे हैं भक्ति आदि रह जाए तो अगले जन्म में भक्तों के घर जन्म मिलेगा, बट रिस्क क्या है? इनको इतना बढ़िया अपॉर्चुनिटी है भक्ति करने का, है ना, गुड एसोसिएशन विद सेंटली पर्सन, लेकिन ये क्या करते हैं फिर से मटेरियल वेल्थ ऑफ ऑनर प्रतिष्ठा आश्रम में फंस जाते हैं और दे प्रैक्टिकली फॉरगेट द एम ऑफ लाइफ. हरे कृष्ण. व्हाट इज द एग्जांपल देयर? नल कुबेर एंड मणिग्रीवा. कुबेर के पुत्र हैं. हाँ तो धन का टेंशन नहीं तो भजन कर लेना चाहिए था. हाँ लेकिन क्या किए? 4 नियम तोड़ने में बिजी थे. इंटॉक्सिकेशन, illicit sensual activities. हरे कृष्ण. I don't know, might be taking कृष्ण प्रसाद only, but ये दो तो उनके टूटे गए थे, है ना. तो शुचिमताम श्रीमताम ये जन्म हुआ लेकिन एडवांटेज नहीं ले पाए, इसलिए नारद मुनि उनको क्या बोले? पेड़ बन जाओ नंद महाराज के आंगन में. तो जब हमको लाइक क्या होता है ना स्कूल में टीचर when the student is not disciplined, टीचर क्या कहती है? स्टैंड अप ऑन द बेंच, स्टैंड स्टिल, है ना. तो भगवान ने हमको ह्यूमन बॉडी दिया ताकि हम उससे सेल्फ रियलाइजेशन करें, लेकिन हम उसमें पशुओं से भी निम्न कृत्य कर रहे हैं. तो नल कुबेर और मणिग्रीव का उदाहरण है. नारद मुनि ने क्या कहा? पेड़ बन जाओ नंद महाराज के आंगन में, क्योंकि ट्री क्या है ना, कैन नॉट मूव, कॉन्शियसनेस है बट उतने इवोल्व नहीं. इट्स लाइक स्टैंड अप पनिशमेंट so that they don't make, so that no more mess. ठीक है. Okay, I would request Bharti next paragraph पढ़ो. This is also for the culture of knowledge. Read from there.
This is also for the culture of knowledge. According to Bhagavad Gita, there are 18 items in culturing knowledge. By such culture of knowledge, one becomes gradually prideless, devoid of vanity, non-violent, forbearing, simple, devoted to the great spiritual master, and self-controlled. By culture of knowledge, one becomes unattached to heart and home and become conscious of the miseries due to
Which one,
death.
Tom? Yes, please read Bharti.
By culture of knowledge, one becomes
Okay.
unattached to heart, home, and becomes conscious of the miseries due to death, birth, old age, and disease. And all culture of knowledge culminates in devotional service to the personality of Godhead, Vasudev. Therefore, Vasudev is the ultimate aim in culturing all different branches of knowledge. Culture of knowledge leading one to the transcendental plane of meeting Vasudev is real knowledge. Physical knowledge in its various branches is condemned in the Bhagavad Gita as uh, a, a jnana or the agyan or the opposite of real knowledge. The ultimate aim of physical knowledge is to satisfy the senses, which means prolongation of the term of material existence and thereby continuance of threefold miseries. So, prolonging the miserable life of material existence is nescience. But the same physical knowledge leading to the way of spiritual understanding helps one to end the miserable life of physical existence and to begin the life of spiritual existence on the plane of Vasudev.
थैंक यू सो मच। हाँ, सो यहाँ पे प्रभुपाद जी जो डिस्कस कर रहे हैं ना 18 आइटम्स इन कल्चरिंग नॉलेज, ये 13.8 to 12 है भगवद गीता का। भगवद गीता एज इट इज 13.8 to 12। ठीक है, just mark it. By such culture of knowledge, one becomes gradually prideless, devoid of vanity, non-violence, forbearing, simple, arjavam, devoted to the great spiritual master, Guru bina gati nahi, and self-controlled, जितेंद्रिया। 5.7 में भी आता है जितेंद्रिय, आता है ना वहां पे, योग युक्त विशुद्धात्मा विदितात्मा जितेंद्रिय सर्वभूत आत्मा भूतात्मा कुर्बन अपि न लिप्यते। तो दैट इज 5.7। सो जब ये नॉलेज आ जाएगा, वन बिकम्स अनअटैच्ड टू हर्थ एंड होम एंड बिकम कॉन्शियस ऑफ द मिजरीज, दुख, जन्म मृत्यु जरा व्याधि दुख दोषानुदार्शनम। अल्टीमेटली पूरा नॉलेज कहाँ है, कल्मिनेट कहाँ हो रहा है, भगवान का भक्ति में। जाए राज विद्या राजगुह्यम पवित्रमिदमुत्तमं प्रत्यक्ष आवागमं धर्म्यं सुसुखं कर्तुमावेयम्। So, in this paragraph, 13.8 to 12, a glimpse of 5.7 and 9.2. So, along with our material education, we should have spiritual education, and we should not misutilize our material education and make our life more miserable. We should use our material skills in the service of Krishna. दैट इज द मीनिंग, इंटीग्रेट, मतलब आप उसी से न्यूक्लियर बॉम्ब भी बना सकते हैं, उसी से आप अबॉर्शंस, ये वेपन्स, मतलब you can create disturbance to the society, and the same knowledge can be used in the service of Krishna if we have higher knowledge. That's why without spiritual education, Ravan is also materially very educated. So रावण ब्राह्मण है ना, ज्ञान तो बहुत है उसको, लेकिन भक्ति नहीं है, इसलिए उसने अपने ज्ञान से दूसरों को नुकसान पहुंचाया, है क्या नहीं? तो रावण जैसा ज्ञानी होके क्या करेंगे, वो ज्ञान जो दूसरों के जीवन में दुख लाए, उसका क्या, इसलिए हमको भगवत ज्ञान और भगवत भक्ति होना आवश्यक है। ठीक है, क्योंकि भक्ति के बिना वो ज्ञान जो है डिस्ट्रक्टिवली यूज होता है, कंस्ट्रक्टिवली नहीं। पावर, शक्ति और पावर का मिसयूज है, वो रावण के जीवन में उदाहरण है। ठीक है, इसलिए जिसकी इंद्रियां भगवान की सेवा में लगी हैं, जिसका मन और इंद्रियां भगवान की सेवा में लगे हैं, जैसे महाराज अम्बरीश, वो कभी किसी जीव को दुख नहीं पहुंचाएंगे। और रावण प्राउड, इवन अजामिल भी असावधानी हो गई, दुर्घटना घट गई, है ना। इसलिए क्या है, जो भगवान का भक्त है ना, वही, जैसे शक्ति हनुमान जी के पास भी है, शक्ति रावण के पास भी है, बुद्धि हनुमान जी के पास भी है, बुद्धि रावण के पास भी है, लेकिन रावण का विनाश काल है विपरीत बुद्धि, क्योंकि रावण की इंद्रियां संयम में नहीं है, काम क्रोध और लोभ तीनों है उसमें नरक के द्वार। और हनुमान जी का क्या है, क्योंकि वो भगवान का भक्ति करते हैं, इसलिए उनका जो ज्ञान है और उनका जो बल है वो दूसरों की रक्षा के लिए। मनोजवम मारुततुल्य वेगम जितेन्द्रियम बुद्धिमताम वरिष्ठम वातात्मजम वानरयूथ मुख्यम श्री रामदूतम शरणम प्रपद्ये। Yes, Samara, would you like to read further? Same applies.
The same applies to all kinds of austerities. Tapasya means voluntary acceptance of bodily pains to achieve some higher end of life. Ravan and Hiranyakashipu underwent a severe type of bodily torture to achieve the end of sense gratification. Sometimes modern politicians also undergo severe types of austerities to achieve some political end. That is not actual tapasya. One should accept voluntarily inconvenience for the sake of knowing Vasudev, because that is the way of real austerities. Otherwise, all forms of austerities are classified as modes of passion and ignorance. Passion and ignorance cannot end the miseries of life. Only the mode of goodness can mitigate the threefold miseries of life. Vasudeva and Devaki, the so-called father and mother of Lord Krishna, underwent penances to get Vasudev as their son. Lord Sri Krishna is the father of all living beings. Therefore, he is the original living being of all other living beings. He is the original eternal enjoyer amongst all other enjoyers. Therefore, no one can be his begetting father as the ignorant may think. Lord Sri Krishna agreed to become the son of Vasudev and Devaki upon being pleased with their severe austerities. Therefore, if any austerities have to be done, they must be done to achieve the end of knowledge. Vasudev.
Hold on, हाँ? So यहाँ पे बता रहे हैं तपस्या। अभी सब लोग स्ट्रगल कर रहे हैं, बहुत लोग जो है पैसा कमाने के लिए या इंद्रिय तृप्ति के लिए, उनके पास खाने का टाइम नहीं है, सोने का टाइम नहीं है ना, भाग दौड़ कर रहे हैं, तो लगेगा बहुत तपस्या चल रही है। बट इंद्रिय तृप्ति के लिए जो तपस्या की जा रही है उससे क्या लाभ है ना। ऐसा इंद्रिय तृप्ति के लिए तो तपस्या रावण और हिरण्यकश्यप ने भी किया है। तो तपस्या किस लिए करनी चाहिए? श्रीमद् भागवतम 5th canto 5th verse chapter 1 ऋषभ देव क्या कह रहे हैं? नायम देवो देह भाजान निलोके कष्टान कामन अर्हते विडभुजान्ये तपो दिव्यम पुत्र का येन सत्वम शुद्धे यस्मात् ब्रह्म सौख्यम तव अनंतम। हे मेरे प्रिय पुत्रों, already you have achieved this material body because of your past karma. Now in this life, behave properly. Don't mess up your life and living the life of folks that eat pig stool. So what you do? Tapo divyam, perform austerities for the pleasure of Vishnu, and end result will be you will get Brahma Sokhyam Tavanantam. You will get unlimited happiness. So austerity is like why a child, why parent discipline the child? For the lasting gain. Okay. Same way in human life, we cannot behave like animals or we cannot behave below animals. Otherwise, what's the point of having a human body? If we don't follow this protocol, then Krishna is telling Bhagavad Gita, Urdhvam gachanti sattvasta madhya tishtanti rajasa jaganne gunavrittista adho gachanti tamasa. Those who are living a life in the mode of goodness go to higher planets. Those who are living a life of passion, rajas, come again in passionate material forms. Hare Krishna. That's the temple inside. You have to just open the door and there is arati going on. So you just attend that. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. So, sorry. Yes. Jaganya Gunavrittista, those who are living a life of ignorance will be cast into the lower species of life. So human life is meant from Tamasoma Jyotirgam. If you want to live in darkness, ignorance, want to behave as per our instincts, we don't want to have any clean habits, we don't want to follow any discipline of Shastra, then we'll be cast into the lower forms. Even the present human body will make one miserable as if one is living a life below animals. So that's why we should perform austerities to rise ourselves from the lower modes of passion and ignorance to Sattva Guna. That is mentioned here. Okay? Because austerities in the mode of passion and ignorance will create disturbance only. इसलिए शास्त्र के हिसाब से तपस्या करना, शास्त्र विधि से. Only the mode of goodness can mitigate the threefold misery of life. And then Krishna is the father of all living beings. Sarva yonishu kaunteya aham bij pradapita. That is Bhagavad Gita Yatharu 14.4. Then it's further explained, okay, क्योंकि देवकी और माँ देवकी और वसुदेव जी ने तपस्या किया क्योंकि उनको भगवान पुत्र के रूप में चाहिए थे. तो ये तपस्या जो है, ये इग्नोरेंस, ये तमोगुण रजोगुण की तपस्या नहीं है, ये शुद्ध सत्व की तपस्या है. ठीक है. और भगवान उनके पुत्र के रूप में प्रकट हुए हैं. इसका मतलब ये नहीं कि भगवान मटेरियल है. भगवान क्या कहते हैं भगवद गीता यथारूप 4.9, जन्म कर्म च मे दिव्यम एवं ये व्यक्ति तत्वतः त्यक्त्वा देहं पुनर्जन्म नेति मामेति स अर्जुन. मेरा जन्म और कर्म दिव्य है. अवजानन्ति माम मूढ़ा मानुष्यं तन्माश्रितम्. Because it's going to be 10 at your place. तो just एक पैराग्राफ मैं क्विकली पढ़ती हूँ उसको. Vasudeva is the original personality of Godhead, Lord Shri Krishna. As explained before, the original personality of Godhead expands himself by innumerable forms. Such expansions of form is made possible by his various energies. His energies are also multifarious. है ना. भगवान की बहिरंग शक्ति है माँ दुर्गा देवी और अंतरंग शक्ति है श्रीमती राधा रानी. They are explained in Bhagavad Gita 7.4 to 6 as the para and apara prakritis. So his expansions of various forms which take place via the internal energy are superior forms, whereas the expansions which take place via the external energies are inferior forms. The living entities are also his expansion. So जीवात्मा actually superior energy को belong करता है, but तटस्थ है ना, choice है. तो अगर हम divine की choice नहीं करते तो हम demoniac में land करते. The living entities are also his expansion. The living entities who are expanded by his internal potency are eternally liberated person, Nitya Siddha or Nitya Mukta. Whereas those who are expanded in terms of material energies are called eternally conditioned souls, Nitya Baddha. Therefore, all culture of knowledge, austerities, sacrifice and activities should be aimed at changing the quality of influence that is acting upon us. Devi ishi gunmai mam maya duratya manevi prapadyante maya metam tarante. As soon as we surrender to Krishna, we get out from the influence of the external energy and we are being taken care by the internal energy, Srimati Radharani. For the present, we are all being controlled by the external energy of the Lord. And just to change the quality of influence, we must endeavor to cultivate spiritual energy. In the Bhagavad Gita, it is said those who are Mahatmas or those whose minds have been so broadened as to be engaged in the service of Lord Krishna are under the influence of the internal potency. This is, I think, 9.13. महात्मानस्तु माम पार्थ दैवीं प्रकृति आश्रिता. जो मेरी सेवा में लगे वो दैवी प्रकृति द्वारा आश्रित है. भजन्ति अनन्य मनसो ज्ञात्वा भूतादिम अव्ययम्. And the effect is that such broad-minded living beings are constantly engaged. So bhakti is not about theory. It's about constant engagement in the service of the Lord without deviation. Ananya Chintayantoma. That should be the aim of life. So bhakti is never part-time. ठीक है. ऐसा नहीं कि थोड़ी देर भोगी थोड़ी देर योगी. नहीं, तो रोगी रहेंगे. यम लब्धवा च अपरम लाभम न मन्यते अधिकम तथा. जिसको हायर टेस्ट मिल गया वो कभी लोअर के पीछे नहीं भागेगा. ठीक है. तो भक्ति का उन्नति का प्रमाण ही है विरक्ति अन्यत्रस्ता. मतलब how can we understand in our own life also how much we are progressing toward Krishna, how much we are getting distasted. मतलब कितना हमको इंद्रिय तृप्ति से विरक्ति हो रहा है उतना हमारा उन्नति हो रहा है. ठीक है. distaste for sense gratification is a sign of progress toward Krishna. Lose the taste for sense gratification. Yamanacharya said, "Na, mama chitte nari sangam." Like as soon as the thought of sense gratification comes in my mind, my lips curls in distaste and I spit at that thought. That should be the aim of life, and that is the verdict of all Vedic literature. No one should bother himself with fruitive activities, karma kanda or dry speculation, jnana kanda about transcendental knowledge. Everybody everyone should at once engage bhajatam priti in the transcendental loving service of the Lord. Nor should one worship different demigods who work as different hands of the Lord for creation, maintenance, or destruction of the material world. There are innumerable powerful demigods who look over the external management of material world. They are all different assisting hands of Lord Vasudeva. Even Lord Shiva and Lord Brahma are included in the list of devatas. But Lord Vishnu or Vasudeva is always transcendently situated. Even though he accepts the quality of goodness of the material world, he is still transcendental to all the material modes. The following example will clear up the matter more explicitly. In the prison house, there are prisoners and the managers of the prison house. Both the managers and the prisoners are bound by the laws of the king. But even though the king sometimes comes in the prison, he is not bound by the laws of the prison house. The king is therefore always transcendental to the laws of the prison house, as the Lord is always transcendental to the laws of material world. हाँ, तो बहुत सरल श्लोक है और प्रभुपाद जी ने बहुत सुंदर और विस्तार से तात्पर्य दिया है. और लास्ट वाले कि भगवान, हाँ देखो, ultimately by all this what we are getting a sense of discrimination and determination. It's all about choice. भगवान अर्जुन को पूरा भगवत गीता सुना के क्या बोल रहे हैं, यथा इच्छसि तत् कुरु. ठीक है, क्योंकि सरेंडर इज नेवर बाय फोर्स, लव इज नेवर बाय फोर्स. तो जितना हम भगवान की नाम गुण रूप लीला को सुनेंगे, भगवान की महानता को सुनेंगे, भगवान के भक्तों के जीवन चरित्र को सुनेंगे, तो हमारे हृदय में जो सोई हुई कृष्ण भक्ति है वो जाग जाएगी. नित्य सिद्ध कृष्ण प्रेम साध्य कबू नहीं, श्रवणादि शुद्ध चित्ते कर हृदय. कृष्ण भक्ति नित्य सिद्ध है. इट्स नॉट आर्टिफिशियल, इट्स नेचुरल, बिकॉज हम भगवान कृष्ण के अंश हैं. ठीक है, तो जब भगवान हरि नाम लेंगे, हरे कृष्ण महामंत्र का जप करेंगे, भगवत गीता सुनेंगे, पढ़ेंगे, भक्तों का संग करेंगे, कृष्ण प्रसाद पाएंगे, अपने सारे कर्तव्य कृष्ण की प्रसन्नता के लिए करेंगे, तो अपने आप जो है भक्ति में आगे बढ़ेंगे और इंद्रिय तृप्ति को छोड़ेंगे. ठीक है, तो इसलिए एंगेजमेंट से होगा. ठीक है, कोई बोले नहीं हो रहा है, नहीं हो रहा है. देखिए, जब तक थ्योरी को अप्लाई नहीं करेंगे तब तक रियलाइजेशन नहीं आएगा. ठीक है, सो वी शुड हियर विद एन इंटेंट टू अप्लाई, दैट इज सबमिसिव हियरिंग. ठीक है, वी शुड नॉट चैंट मैकेनिकली, वी शुड चैंट प्रेयरफुली, बिकॉज नाम बिना कृष्ण नाही क्यारा 14 भुवन माझे. ठीक है, तो और इस सब का बिगिनिंग कहाँ से होता है, अटेंटिव चैंटिंग से. चैंटिंग का क्वालिटी अच्छा नहीं है ना, तो फिर कुछ अंदर नहीं जाता है. ठीक है, इसलिए अटेंटिव चैंटिंग, अटेंटिव रीडिंग, हियरिंग. तो तीन, जब ये जो आपका साधना भक्ति है, इसको जितना ध्यानपूर्वक करेंगे उतना तमोगुण रजोगुण के प्रभाव से मुक्त होंगे. ठीक है, so that's why morning is the best time for chanting, and it's already 10 for you. I was looking for you yesterday morning also, but I think I joined late, around 6:30. So by that time, nobody was there, but I'm very happy and grateful that you all are here and I'm getting a wonderful association. जय श्री राम. अपने अंदर के रावण को मारना है. रावण और हिरण्यकश्यप केवल बाहर नहीं है, हम सबके भीतर में है. ठीक है, रावण जो दूसरे को दुख दे, हिरण्यकश्यप जो केवल पैसे और इंद्रिय तृप्ति के पीछे भाग रहा है. ठीक है, तो हमको प्रहलाद के जैसे बनना है. ऐसा जीवन जिससे न केवल अपने जीवन में प्रसन्नता है, बल्कि हमारे आसपास जो है उन सबके जीवन में प्रसन्नता है. सवय पुंसाम परो धर्म यतो भक्तिर अधोक्षजा अहेतुकी अप्रतिहता यया आत्मा सुप्रसिद्धति. योग युक्त विशुद्धात्मा विजितात्मा जितेंद्रिय सर्वभूत आत्मा भूतात्मा कुर्वन् अपि न लिप्यते. दैट इज 5.7. ठीक है, तो ये जो हम नरसिंह आरती करते हैं या अभी रावण को जला रहे हैं, हमारे अंदर भी जो रावण है और हमारे अंदर भी जो हिरण्यकश्यप है, उसको जलाने का प्रयास करना चाहिए. मतलब ये काम, क्रोध, लोभ, मोह, मत्सर्य, ये सब वेग जो है, 6 वेग दमी, 6 दोष शोधी, 6 गुण देह दासी. ठीक है, इसलिए हरि गुरु वैष्णव के आश्रम में भक्ति करना चाहिए. बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद. विजयदशमी महामहोत्सव की जय. एनी क्वेश्चन, क्वेरी, कमेंट, यू कैन लेटर ड्रॉप मैसेज इन व्हाट्सएप टेक्स्ट. ठीक है, चल भी. Thank you so much, each one of you. Hare Krishna, Shri Prabhupada ki jai. Only 16 more days to go from America to India. Mera Bharat Mahan. Jai Shri Vrindavan Dham. Hare Krishna, Hare Bol.
Hare
Thank you
Krishna
so much.
Mataji.